What's popping, everybody? I'm trying to get the link sent out right now, so give me just a second. Um, so I can get this sent out to everybody in the Discord. I'm gonna put these in too, so I can hear me a little better. Alright. Alright, that should be good as now. I hope. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna get started in a second, but I'm gonna give y'all some time to get up in here before I do start. But actually, I could just replay this. I'll just get into it. Alright. Good evening, everybody. You joined late, rewatch this. Good evening to you as well. Today I'm going to be doing a backtesting session plus a pre-week analysis for this week. Today is Sunday, October 5th, 2025, and we're going into next week. First, I'm going to start off with the economic news calendar that we have here. So, no news Monday, no news Tuesday, red folder the rest of the week. Now, the government is still shut down to my knowledge, so this is all still tentative. As I can see, it's still tentative. We could get it if the government opens back up. If the government chooses to stay closed, we will not see these news events. Now, that can equal a lot of choppy price action. This is going to be the first week, I think, fully going into the week where the government has been shut down. So it's going to be interesting to see what type of price action we get now if the government does reopen. FOMC on Wednesday probably won't touch the morning session. If I do, it will be with lower size. Thursday looks like a pretty good day, 8:30 red folder. Same with Friday. Now, that is if we can, get the government to open back up. Still iffy about that. I'm definitely going to be a little bit more defensive and just patient throughout this week just because of that fact. No news Monday, no news Tuesday. Definitely going to be lower risk days. I'm not even sure if I'm going to trade Monday. I'll see how the market looks. If it looks bad going into the morning, I'm not even going to stay on, honestly. That's going to be my plan going into the week, though. And if you are new joining up, I would advise you to rewind if you miss anything. Oh, wait. It's inverted for y'all. I ain't even peeped that. My apologies. Let me fix that. But, yeah. That's basically the plan going into the week, though. Let me see. Flip horizontal. Okay, there it go. My fault, yo. But, yeah, that's that, though. That's the plan going into the week. Probably not going to trade Monday. Tuesday through Friday, hopefully we can pick up. But we'll see, though. If tomorrow looks like something I see, I like it, I'll take it. But I'm going to peek at market open. If I don't like anything, I'm going to just walk away. But, yeah, that's what I'm looking for going into the week. Now, we are obviously still trading above all-time highs. We do have a bullish opening gap here. We did not put in a bottom wick on NQ, as I can see here. Let me measure our standard deviation from this range. I mean, we're still bullish until proven wrong, I think, just based off of how price has been printing overall. We've just been running. So, still going to be looking for longs for the most part. Damn, why are we frozen? Still going to be looking for longs for the most part. Bullish until proven wrong, like I said. Trading above all-time highs. We did get like a slight retracement. This will probably be like my key target level, standard deviation of just this external range in itself. That's what I would probably look to see, and then a possible tap back into this order block before price continues higher, so we can maybe see something like this coming into the week. Tap into the order block, see a continuation higher. To me, that would be ideal if price is truly going to continue to hold bullish. But yeah, bullish until proven wrong. Do I like trading all-time highs? No. Honestly, prefer a sell-off. I would honestly, if we can get back into at least discount of this range here, I would feel a lot better just with price action in general. I think that would give us a lot more healthy price action just because we'll have balance into a lot of just unfilled and untapped liquidity, a lot of untapped fair value gaps here, a lot of resting lows that have not been taking it. So until we do that, I'm gonna still be on the fence about everything. I'm looking at the daily, similar situation. We're just placing out of this daily, so definitely can expect this to push us higher, maybe even measure out standard deviation from this area here, see if it aligns. But actually, we're meeting it right now, so we'll see. Ideally, we hold this in balance, obviously we can expect higher. If we run this in balance, I'm going to expect lower. Very simple. If and then. That's how you want to think when you're trading these markets. You do not want to guess. You want to have a plan for each possible scenario. Now, I do believe we have an SMT though. Excuse me. I do believe there's an SMT. Let me just double check from when I was looking earlier. Yeah, SMT at the lows, and we have an SMT at these highs. So that honestly, depending on how we look going into the morning, that can be enough for me to not touch at all. Even though we're still in this range right here, SMT at these lows plus an SMT at these highs, to me that can be enough to not touch anything, enough to not trade, just because you don't want to trade when prices range bound like this. This is usually the worst type of conditions when there's SMTs at highs and lows. A lot of times you will see prices BS and shop around. That's ugly, but y'all get the point. A lot of times in a situation like this, you will see prices BS and shop around when we have SMTs at highs and lows and we're just sitting in ranges. So definitely, I probably wouldn't want to touch anything until we can get out of this. We break one of these highs or lows. Ideally, internally, it does look like we might get a sell-off here. This SMT was actually put in on the same hour, which is weird. We have an SMT at the high and low in the same hour. So really, I want to see if this 4 hour is going to hold or not. We did get a slight 4 hour change in the state, but we did tap this 4 hour bullish imbalance. And since price on the higher time frame is bullish, I probably will expect this to continue to get ran through. We probably should run this bearish 4 hour imbalance. If we don't, my stuff keeps freezing. That's why I don't like going on YouTube live. Yeah, we do. If we fail to, respect this, then obviously we can expect higher. But if we do respect it, then can probably look for. Did we tap this on both? Really, I would like to see us really sell through this 4 hour. If we respect this, I would expect this 4 hour to get ran through and beat. You might ask me, why do you expect that? Because it's the fact that we already tapped this 4 hour imbalance. We already mitigated it, meaning that you want to look at it as a trampoline in price per se. The more times that we tap in imbalance, to me, oftentimes I recognize that price will be less likely to continue to respect that. If we tap it multiple times, it's less likely to be respected. So ideally, if we trade back within this 4 hour, I would probably expect a deeper retracement or it to get ran through as a whole. That's if we, hold this 4 hour SMT with the change in the state plus fair value gap. But you want to think in an if and then type of situation. At the end of the day, anything can happen. Anything is possible within this market. But that is essentially my plan. I also want to keep in mind, ES did not get a change in the state. ES also did not make a bearish 4 hour imbalance. So we'll probably continue higher. Just based off. Let's take a quick peek at YM as well. Yeah, YM trading very high. Take a look at DXY. DXY is ugly right now. DXY overall is technically bullish, but I really wouldn't even trust that too much. But that's essentially what I'm looking for going into the week, though. I definitely want to be a little bit more patient, want to be more cautious just going into tomorrow specifically. If I do take anything, we'll see. But yeah, that's essentially that, though, what I'm looking for. Now let's get to the FX replay. Oh, I never subscribed. I thought I made my account. Okay, there we go. Actually, I don't think y'all can see. None of this stuff can really do anything to y'all. I thought the account was already done, though. It's too late now. You already got my stuff. Y'all got it. Ain't nothing here, though. But yeah, about to get into FX replay. Want to get some back testing done. Probably go for depending actually. I don't even want to set a time limit. I just want to see how we do. Why is this taking so long? Should I refresh? Let me just close this right quick, just in case I damn near dox myself. But yeah, gonna get this FX replay situated so that we can get some back testing done. Yeah, I gotta restart this whole thing. Damn, my bad, y'all. But I already did this. I don't know why it's making me do it again. Okay. Yeah, give me 1 second, y'all. Just do this real quick. We'll probably go back. I'm thinking going back to like 2019, 2020 because that is right before I started trading. So I think it'll be cool to look at the price action from around that time, 5-6 years ago, see how it looked. So yeah, that is the plan. Going into it, this is gonna be my first time using FX replay, so bear with me if I look like I don't know what I'm doing. I probably don't. I'm gonna try my best to manage it and to learn it as I go. But this is gonna be my first time using FX replay, so we shall see how this goes. Okay, it's asking me a bunch of questions. How do I get through this right now? I can probably show y'all this part. What are you most interested in? What are we most interested in, y'all? I guess I'll just say a little bit of everything. Okay, wait. Damn, I should have probably had all this situated before we started. My fault, yo. I didn't even know I was gonna do all this. How much is this? 100,000? We can do that. Type in NQES. Select chart layout type. I don't even know what that means. Okay, intended date. We are gonna go back to. Yeah, let's just do 2020. Let's do September 2020. And then let's go to. Oh wait, I gotta pick a day. September 1st. And then let's go to. We'll do to the end of the year. We'll see what we can find from there. To December. Create a session. I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to understand. Oh, I hear something. Okay, so let's get this started. Let's get it. Jesus, there's a lot going on. I should have definitely did this before. My fault, yo. I didn't know it's gonna look like this. I gotta redo everything. My whole thing. At least, I mean, y'all gonna get to see my, I guess my trading view chart. Now. I should have been. I did not know it was gonna be all this. My fault, yo. This kind of my. I should have known. That's on me. Borders. Color my borders. They're like that. I think. Wigs are like the same, right? Are they gray? Or they? Yeah, they're like a dark gray. I'll rock out like that. I guess. Okay, cool. Oh, this is so bad. I'm terrible. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, yo. I suck. Alright. Let me save this. Now let me add a second one. For the NASDAQ. Okay, cool. Now where we at right now? 10 p.m. on a Tuesday. Let's fast forward to market open. How could we do that? Yeah, I'm terrible. Go to next day. Okay, here we go. All right, this is where we at right now. We're trading above all-time highs. It looks like. Damn, we was rallying. This must have been. I do remember this when Bitcoin was going crazy too. Okay, so we're pushing all-time highs. Definitely gonna be looking for longs here. Looks like we just had a retracement into this order block down here. Any S&Ts? No, but we did rebalance nicely. Retracing to the order blocks from here. I'm gonna look at the hourly. We did just run the hourly fair value gap. Whoa, we actually did not. We did not run the hourly fair value gap, but still respecting it. So until this gets ran through, I'm not gonna be fully bullish. Look at the 15-minute here. Wait, this took me past the day open? I said go to next day open. Let me fix it. Start of New York session. This is what I need. New York for 9:30. I messed it up again. I'm so bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm terrible. It's my first time. Y'all gotta bear with me. That boy in the lab, we trying, man. We definitely trying. It's a little confusing. I never did this before. So we're gonna switch it to this. So let's go to next day open now. $9.15. Skip Saturday and Sunday. Now let's go to the next day open. It's taking me to the PM session. I'm finna get tight. You don't use TradeZilla backtesting. Honestly, I could have been doing that. I have a whole TradeZilla account. I have before, but FX replays. This is what I know to be like the more popular one. And I know everybody else knows that a little bit more. So I was trying to rock out with FX replay, but this stuff is blowing me right now. Like, you can't even. I'm trying to just get to market open, man. All right, where we at? We at 10 a.m. right down here. So let's see where we're at. Let's see if we can find something in here. Let me restart. You like TradeZilla? I mean, honestly, when it first came out, I was using it, and it really wasn't that good to me. But I was still very early with this, so that's also probably why. When I first started using the TradeZilla backtesting software, but because I had it for the past 2 years now. That was kind of like a newer thing. Same time frame. Maybe that's something good to use too. All right, so we rebound into this daily. Let's look at the hourly or choppy. Where are we at Friday? How do we get from Monday to Friday that quick? I might just go to the next week, honestly. I'm not liking where we're at right now. Let's about to get traded wherever it's at this point. All right, so tapping into this hourly, we just get a 15-minute inversion plus some change in the state. I would like some type of short here. We're going into PM session open. We do have this at data low. That's Sunday's low. I would like to see some type of short from here. In order for me to really be comfortable with this short, though, I want to see some type of rebalance into this fair value gap or just equilibrium of this range before we take any of these lows here. So I guess let's play it out, see what we can get. Okay, so this is where I would like to look to see some type of short model. This is actually it right here. This doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna place a short order. Let me see, how do I? Oh wait, contracts down here. We're trading NQ, 100K account. Let's take it with like 2 contracts. So, wait, that went through on ES and NQ. That wasn't the right way to do it. Let me close that. These are the same pair. I'm nutty. I thought I was looking at the both. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I mean we're gonna try this NQ short out. See how that goes. Stop is gonna be at the 15-second high. The reason for entering this trade is because we just tapped into the 5-minute BPR time frame alignment, the 5 and the 15-second. So we like to see this will probably like my main draw on liquidity. This looks like pre-market. Where's the 9:30 open at? Did we take that? We did not. So yeah, I'm expecting to see all this low resistance liquidity down here get ran through from this. So this would be, how do I set the TP? I guess I'll go break even once we swipe this low. So let's see here, and we also look like we're closing through this 1 minute as well, which is nice. Damn, stopped out. I'm trying to see. This is so confusing, bro. This might have to be just a failed session today. God damn. I can't figure this out, bro. This is my first time using it. You like TradeZella? Should I just try to go on TradeZella right quick? Let me see something. Let me try going TradeZella right quick, because I'm not liking how they join this. Let me go to TradeZella real quick. Because I've used theirs before. I know how to use that. But Jesus, it's a failed session. I'm sorry, yo. I should have like took the time to like learn. I didn't think it would be that difficult. I thought it would be like something very easy to do. Yeah, I thought it would be something very simple. Honestly, I apologize for that. Let's try to open up. Let me try to figure this out first. Let me not just give up so easily. I ain't gonna give up yet, but if this keep playing with me, if I can't figure this thing out, then I'm over with. So the reason I lost that trade, the 1 minute never fully got closed to. Now I did enter on the 15-second. I did take that 15-second inversion, but I honestly didn't. That was my fault for not even opening up on the higher time frame to recognize whether or not that was gonna get ran through or not. But let's see how these candles continue to print. Coming into the macro now. Wait, what is today? Is this Wednesday? This is Monday. That's a strong candle. Okay, this is where I would ideally like to probably short at then. We did just put in closer to 2 minutes. But the hourly is technically bullish. I'm gonna try it again. No. Let's try it again. NTP down here. Stop will probably be at this high. Let's see what it does. We just ran this 1 minute. But we did put in an SMT at this high. Okay, we stopped again. 0 for 2. Let's see what we can get. Wait, why are we moving so fast? How do we get from... This is so confusing. I might have to scratch this whole... I might have to... Because I'm like overly lost right now. This is crazy. The next day open. Alright, we're 0 for 2 on that Monday. 2 losses, we're done. But why does it keep taking me to the PM session? I don't like that. I want to be in that market open, New York open. Next day open should be this. 9:15 is where I want to be at. Skip Saturday, Sunday. Start of like take me to these times. Okay, is this it? It's taking me to the PM session. Am I tripping? Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright, so let's analyze and see where we are. We look very bearish. Previous day low is the most obvious strong liquidity to me. We're already about to take that. I'll say previous day low, and I would also say that low resting next to it. BS already took it though. So on NQ, I'll probably say this low. Looks like they're resting equal lows as well. Yeah, relative equal lows. Okay. So the 15, man. Looks like we're about to just take that right off of open, probably. Ooh. Okay, we left them. That gives us a good opportunity to short. If we can, well, coming off the daily, but in the 4 hour. However, I do think we should still end up taking these internal or these external lows. Now let's figure out when we're going to do that though. We are putting in an SMT right now at this high. Let's look to see if there's any type of fair value gap here that we can potentially what you said, man, you ain't in here smashing numbers. Nah, I just started up. Alright, so for me to really see a short, I would want to see probably, I might want to take London high. I mean, we have an SMT right now at these internal highs. I want to see if this is potentially going to spark the sell model from, damn, why I can't do two at once, okay. I would like to see if this is going to potentially spark the sell model from here, possibly. Damn, there it goes. Did I miss it? Did we tap a 5 minute? We did tap a 5 minute. We did a 15 second. We did get a 15-second model, so I missed that just by being on the higher time frame. That was a short I wanted to see though. Tap the 5 minute inversion, changing the state right here. Very easy short. I just missed that though, so that's my fault. What time is it now? It's 9:40. Let's see if going into the macro we get anything else. We open up on the 5 minute maybe. Okay, now a long here may not be bad. Potentially, how do I measure? Okay, potentially longing after we just got that inversion to, where's London at? Up here. London is hot. Actually, I think I'm gonna take this long. Right. Buy 2 contracts. Market. My stop loss at the low of the fair value gap. We just took previous day low. We have a lot of low resistance liquidity above us as well. I would like to see us really get a continuation through here. The main target will probably be this internal high right here. Look to see a continuation through that though. I'll probably set a sell limit here. Look to go break even once we swipe these internal highs. Gonna break even there. Wow, we just got saved. Alright, take profit 1 hit. Gonna see. Wait. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I sold. Oh, yo, I don't know how to use this. Okay, but that was a winning trade, but like I messed up on the execution side. What did I do? Didn't I hit sell limit? Why did that put me in a? I thought that would take a partial. All right, well, that was a winning trade, I guess. I don't know how much we just made on that, but that was. I'll give y'all my confluences behind it. Forget the money part is fake at the end of the day. Confluence for entering this trade. We just took previous day's low, and we also took a relative equal lows resting beneath it. We're also displacing out of a bullish hourly fair value gap. From there, you have a lot of low resistance liquidity. We have London, Asia high, untapped. We're probably going to honestly get a continuation from here. A lot of just low resistance liquidity. Sweep of the lows, put it in. Yeah, sweep of the lows, and then from there we got a, where's the block at? We got an inversion for value gap off of that. I entered long on that candle. Break even once we swept these internal highs, because from there I felt my entry should be protected, and if the main target got hit, relative equal highs that are resting, I like to go for the low-hanging fruit. I do not look to catch the highest risk reward trades. To me, that's just what works. So we're 1 for 2 right now. So but that trade did put us back in profit. I low-key gave some profit back by that mistake up here, but it's fine though. Let's keep it pushing. Let's go to the next day open, because, or honestly, yeah, we're just gonna go to the next day open. This don't look like a bad short though. We did just run the 3-minute, pulling back into 3-minute, changing the stick. This don't look like a bad short, especially because the overall higher time frame is bearish. We're coming out of the bearish hourly. The daily is still bearish as well. Shorting up here doesn't even look terrible. Am I crazy for taking that? Let's see if we can get some type of internal confirmation. If we're gonna take one more trade at the 1050 macro, I would like to see these internal highs get swept for us to tap this. Oh wait, he has tapped the 1 minute already, so low-key don't even need to swipe it. See if we can get some 30-second change. If we get that, I might go back short. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Okay, Q tapping it. And Q did just come up, tap the 1 minute. We just got a 30-second inversion plus a change in the state. I might try this with a lower size. Just one contract, might try to short. Let's just see how this goes. Stop will be at this internal high. Honestly, I feel like we should get a deeper sell-off here. But I'll go for the low-hanging fruit. I'll go for these relative equal lows within this range. Let's see if this is go break even once we sweep these internal lows. Oh, I was supposed to be break even. Show the stop, I guess now. Can I pause this? It's moving mad fast, like Jesus. So what would I have done here? This is moving mad quick, but I'm gonna give a little rundown on what I would have done to manage this position. So once we got this initial sell-off, we just swept this internal low. I would have went break even here, so I would have been stopped out already and moved mad fast. I wasn't able to, but I would have went break even, because now that we swept these internal lows and we also have ran this small little 30-second right here, price should not come back to my entry point. We are very close to this drawn liquidity. ES did not take it either, so to me, we should have got a continuation through this low. Now, since we did not, going into 11 a.m., I would have been stopped out, but since I wasn't, we just get this pullback, ran this 30-second again. I would want to see this be now the protected high, and honestly, yeah, I want to see this be a protected high. I do not really want to see us come back higher. Okay, from there, I'm gonna now pyramid in this position. How do I? Just because now I've gotten more confirmation on my position. I'm gonna add 2 more, honestly. 2 more market sells. And now the new stop loss is gonna be here, and this is gonna be break even. And I'm gonna take off. This is a little confusing. We'll figure it out when we get down there. Is it frozen? What is my reason for pyramiding? We got a 30-second inversion out of the gap where I expected price to reject from, further confirming my entry. I'm not mad at that at all. I would take that 10 times out of 10. I would have been break even regardless though. That is that. So right now we'll count that as a loss. Could say break even, a loss, whatever you want to call it. Right now the balance is at $45. So we're break even right now. Let's go to the next morning though. Honestly, let's go to the next New York open. See where we're at. Okay, 9:25 a.m. Get the hourly. See what we're doing. So we did just sweep them lows. Came back, we just inversed the hourly. Also ran this 4-hour. Next draw on liquidity looks like its previous day high. Oh, yeah, it looks like previous day high. ES is a lot closer to it than NQ is. So I can probably expect that to be taken first on ES. We could also potentially put in an SMT here, especially because it's a higher time frame fair value gap. I'm going to mark out both though to see if ES wants to continue to run. Because I want to say on the daily we're coming out of, okay, we have a lot on the daily. Do we take that other low? We did. So we put in an SMT at this low here. Can honestly expect higher price, I would say, for me to really want to be comfortable in taking a long. I would want to see, I really want to see us come back down to sweep these internal lows. We left a lot of equal lows here. So I want to see these come to be taken before anything. Potentially after we swipe this internal high. But let's see how markets open. We go to 3 minutes. See how market opens. Okay, we just come down and sweep these internal lows. We just get this 3-minute inversion. This way, we left an equal low. Is there an SMT? We did put in an SMT with this low, so that could potentially be confirmation, but ES also just tapped that imbalance. So now we have an SMT at the highs and lows. We're also kind of range bound right now, so I would honestly probably avoid this at the moment. This doesn't look like a terrible long going into 10 a.m. I guess do I take it because we're back testing? Do I just take it with lower size? Let me know what y'all think. Do I take this because we're back testing? Now we have an SMT present at these internal lows. However, we did leave an equal low. We left an equal low. There's an SMT. We have an inversion. We have a drawn liquidity above us, but there's an SMT at the highs as well. Would y'all take this? Let me know. Give it like 30 seconds. The answer is yes, we'll take it. One contract. The answer is no. We'll watch it play out. We will not touch it. Because let me think what there is to reward me. If I had my stop at this 3-minute candle low, if I go break even at this initial high, or if I even just aim for a 1-to-1 just because of the SMT at the highs, that is also something that we can do. But I do think the overall day should really push higher. I think we'll try it. We'll see. Just testing it out. There is an SMT at the higher time frame high. However, I do believe the overall draw on liquidity should be higher. Now, this also could spark a retracement with the ES. If ES doesn't want to continue through this, this will spark a retracement. So we'll see. We'll go break even at this initial high. See what it does. We never tapped that high yet. Still waiting. Okay, there we go. Price stop is at break even. I'm gonna look to target previous day high. We're running. ES is about to take its next high as well. Stop is now trailed in profit. Take profit hit. $3,000 trade. What was my context behind that trade? SMT came down, swept the lows that I said I wanted to be swept because I felt that we were overly bought up going into the open. I felt we were overly bought up. We had a lot of resting equal lows beneath us. I did not want to see this 5-minute inversion hold. Now, yes, some people might have longed this just based off of the pattern traders for the inversions, but you have to understand that there's context behind every trade. You need to have context behind every entry. The reason I did not like that was because we had relative equal lows resting beneath us and untapped imbalance. I did not want to take that. I wanted to wait. I wanted to see price come lower, and that is exactly what we got coming into open. We came down, we swept these internal highs, and we got exactly what we wanted just by being patient. I entered this with lower size because of the fact that we put in an SMT. ES took that high way before NQ did. However, just with context on what I wanted to see overall on the day, I felt like the overall higher time frame draw on liquidity should have been higher, which is why I trusted it and I respected it. I went break even where I said I wanted to. Price never hit my initial break even point here. We came back down to my entry. Tested us a little bit, but this actually isn't like a bad short either, honestly, off of that inversion. I would have taken that if not whatchamacallit. If I was right here, this would be a short I would have taken and took off at this internal low, honestly. This looks like very good. I was too busy explaining, but yeah, that was the context behind that trade though. This was also would have been a very nice trade, but that was context behind that. We are now up $3,000. Let's see if we can. Still don't like a bad short on the ES. But overall, our time frame is pretty bullish. So we're rebalancing back into an unfilled 15 minutes. So I would honestly expect higher price from here. What time is it? 11. Let's go to the next morning. Call that a day. Right there. So the hourly. See what we did. Okay, looking pretty bullish. Erase some of this, clean the chart up. Excuse me. Looking like we're about to run this 4 hour. The next targeted high would be up here, I would say. I guess I'm marking both out too, just to be safe. I'll mark both these internal highs out, and then from there we would probably look to see a continuation into the weekly opening gap is what this looks like. Okay, it's a daily opening gap. That would be overall external higher time frame DOL. Let's mark it out for ES as well. We do have an SMT resting at these highs, however, we are displacing in the higher time frame. So I would probably expect this SMT that's resting at these internal highs to be ran through. As long as that gets ran through, I'm going to remain bullish. NQ ran the 4 hour, ES has not. However, I do still believe the overall higher time frame context looks bullish. We are yet to rebalance into this. Oh, yes, we have actually. Look at the weekly right quick. We're still respecting the weekly, okay. Weekly we're respected. We got the 4 hour change in the state, 4 hour inversion about to happen. I do think we're going to come to take all of these internal highs here. So with that being said, now let's look and zoom in to see where we can find an entry at. ES just ran this hourly. I think we're going to go into this high coming into open. What would I need for me to get a proper entry model? I would need to see some type of retracement into equilibrium of this range for me to be comfortable with the long. Now, London did end up coming down and sweeping this external low here. So what we might end up having to do is play it off of a retracement. We shall see. We do have this 5 minute was filled as well. Jesus, we filled everything. We might not even get a retracement coming into this morning. What's today? Thursday. And I'm also going off of a lot less context here, but let's see what we get coming into open though. I want to watch the 1 minute, honestly. I'm gonna watch the 3 minute again, actually. Let's see what we do here. Ooh, very strong candle coming into open. Let's see how we continue to print. I would like to see a retracement though. If we get a straight move up, we'll look to see some type of short. Okay, coming back down, pulling back into this 5 minute right now. We do have an SMT at these lows. We can possibly expect a reaction from this 5 minute. There's also 950. So if we are truly going to be bullish, this 5 minute is going to hold. Now, if we run this 5 minute, I'm going to look to short probably to these 830 internal relative equal lows. Let's see if this SMT is going to hold up or not. I'm going to mark it up here just so we can see. I'm going to zoom into the 15-second now for me to be comfortable with the long. We also left resting triple stacked highs as well, so a long can be very possible out of here. Okay, the SMT at the low is broken. Let's see. How's this 5 minute candle closing? It's not closed yet, but potential run of this 5 minute here. I might try a short if we do. Actually, no, I won't. I'm not going to short just because of how bullish the overall external time frame is. We actually technically never ran the 4 hour. So if we go into 10 a.m. and we don't run this 4 hour, this short actually may not be bad at all. I need to see how we close though. Okay, respecting. Although the SMT did break, we are still holding the 5-minute. ES just came short this internal low. ES also getting some momentum. We are getting a 15-second change in the state out of here. So there's a 30-second inversion. Okay, this will be my entry. We inverse this 30-second here. I will go long. Okay, I'm gonna set a limit at the change in the state, just because I will actually wait. What would this risk to reward be right quick? The risk to reward ain't bad. I will just market enter. Stop at the bottom of the 5-minute. It's not the best. Yeah, I would probably rather see a pullback. Now, will we get that? What time is it? 54. I say we'll market enter one contract, and then we will look to scale if we can get that pullback. Main profit take level will probably be this internal high. We do have those previous day highs above, so I may honestly hold past that, which is why I don't mind that one contract entry. This doesn't look like a bad place to pyramid at all. Just got back above the 30-second. 10 a.m. opened up. We opened lower. I think I'm gonna tag on 2 contracts here. My stop now at this low, and I'm gonna go break even here. So same exact risk, but we have now tripled the reward. So let's see. Now I'm gonna go break even. Oh wait, this is a lot. I'm gonna go break even here now. Look to see an expansion into these highs. We now have an SMT as well, so I'm gonna probably take off. I'm gonna trail this stop actually. Trail this stop as well right here. So we're gonna secure some profit here and look to really see. Mainly, I'll take this one off at this high. We'll partial there and then leave the 2. Actually, I'm lying. I'm gonna have this one be the runner, and then these 2 will get taken off internally. We can hit that. That would be the move. Okay, boom. TP1 hit. Want to see a continuation through these highs now. And also start to trail my stop. Actually, I'm going to keep it lower. I'm going to keep it down here. Because let me look at the high time frame. Okay, pulling back into this 3-minute. And my stop down here. Okay, we just ran it. Might get oh, that's a good recovery. Damn. Okay, that was a winning trade as well. What was the context behind that? Why did I take off where I did? Why did I intend to leave runners where I was? The overall previous day high to me looks like a very clean draw. I still think that we probably will still go there. We ran the 4-hour. Ended up pulling back to the 5-minute, getting the exact model I like to see out of the 5-minute. We use higher time, we use time frame alignment. The 5-minute with the 15/30-second. We got a 15-second change in the state, and we also got a 30-second inversion out of the 5-minute. Everything I like to see. Ended up pyramiding on this position at a very nice spot as well. Once we got the second 30-second inversion right here, going into 10 a.m. or right after 10 a.m. actually. So right at 10 a.m. we open lower. Got the higher close above with 3 triple stacked highs. Everything we would want to see, honestly, for a pretty clean long. So I'm very happy with that execution. Now this doesn't, ES is chopping though. Jesus, ES is chopping bad. Does this look like a bad short? Not at all. We also have an SMT now at previous day high as well within it. I might short this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna try this short with one contract just because I like it. SMT at the highs, 5-minute inversion. Probably just gonna look for that 930 or 945 low. Stop at the fair value gap high. Let's see if we get that. Damn, yeah, pretty clean. Honestly, I could have left runners too, but I like low hanging fruit. That is how my system works. That is how I am most effective, by just taking low hanging fruit. So right now we are up $5,100. I know I took 2 losses before. I don't know how many wins that is now. I think like 2 or 3 wins and 2 losses, which, well, really the one should have been a break even, but it's my fault. But that puts us at a good spot though. Off of that, let's go to the next day. What time is it? 9:40. How long have I been doing this for? Probably like 30, 45 minutes. Let me double check. We'll keep going for a little bit. If y'all still liking it, we're gonna keep it pushing. So let's go to the next. Well, tomorrow's Friday, so honestly, we're gonna look to be careful here. It is a Friday. Can I check the? Yeah, do they have a calendar? Yeah, I can see the news panel for today. If this is a no news Friday, probably will not touch it. High impact. Okay, we do have some news. Okay, we'll see. See what we can get here. Never tap that 4-hour intermediate high. We got a 4-hour change to stay to the downside. As well as, okay, I think I want to see lower here. Yeah, I want to see lower here. We get a 15-minute change instead already. Yes, we did. For me to really be, ES is ugly though. Why is ES so much just choppier? What is this low down here? Ideally, we would see some type of short model from here, potentially after rebalancing into this 15-minute. Also, I want to see really us tap into this second 15-minute. That would probably be where I would mainly look to see some type of short from. So let's see if we can get that. We can tap up there. Okay. This is honestly an ideal short, actually. Let's see, we put in an SMT at these highs as well. Yeah, we did put in an SMT. So this is going to be actually be my short position. And I'm going to also size. I'm going to enter with 2 contracts off rip because I like everything here. Right out of open, a lot of low resistance liquidity beneath us. Let me go to see what my main DOL would be. Probably this low. We'll look to go break even here. We want to see mainly probably the type of that initial opening gap. We just inverse the 1 minute though. Got the change and stay on the same candle with an SMT at the highs coming out the 15-minute. A+ setup for me. If we lose, we lose. If not, yeah. See? Perfect. Okay. I hope y'all can, learn from this and understand what I'm looking for. Usually it's mainly just that setup. I wait for some type of high time frame imbalance to be tapped, and I wait for my confluences to, align and tell me that it is a safe entry. With that trade, we had a tap into the discounted 15-minute. We put in an SMT at the highs. We had a 1-minute inversion plus a change in the state with the same candle coming out of market open. Expected very strong and fast moves here. I didn't even get to go break even. It happened so fast, but break even point would have probably been this low here. I would have probably looked to take all my risk off, or probably off of this initial candle, honestly. That would have probably been a break even point, but I'm going to probably call it right there, though, because that puts us at about an hour. Well, we're up 7,350. Let's just try to go for 10K profit right quick. Yeah. Let's go for 10. If we can get that. Monday morning. Let's see where we're at here Monday morning. News. Isn't this supposed to be Monday yet? Why is it showing me? Is it tweaking? It's not showing me. So I'm guessing it's a no news Monday then. Probably going to skip today, go to the next market open. Let's see where we're at now. Price is now looking like it's going to make a run back to that initial draw on liquidity that we had. So let's mark this out. This looks like the overall higher time frame DOL. We have an unfilled 4 hour beneath us, and we also have, mainly this unfilled 4 hour here. Ideally, we'll probably look to see that get tapped into. We also have a lot of resting equal lows beneath us as well. So I'll probably look to see these get ran through before I look to see higher price. I think that would be ideal. So we'll see. Market just open. Let me see what we got. I'm not liking any type of long right now. We're leaving a lot of low hanging fruit to the upside. So I'm not looking at anything yet. If we rally from here, we rally. I would like to see some type of stop rate first though, before I look to take them long. Okay, now that we've gotten this internal sell model, let's see how low we want to go. SMT. We do have an SMT at this low. Keep that in mind. Respect the consequent encroachment. 1 minute inversion. What's this risk to reward? Where's the 9:30? Oh, we're past 10 a.m. Jesus, I didn't even peep that. We're going into 10:30. What are we looking like? Just okay. I'll try it. I'll try her out. Tighter risk to reward. Probably look to see us get back above these highs. I'll probably take the low hanging fruit, honestly. These relative equal highs within here, that puts me at still a 3R, and I'm only risking 530. I'm gonna put on one more contract here. Put on one more contract with the same everything, just because my risk is a lot smaller, so it's not bad. Let's see if it works out. I'll go break even at the internal swing high. Okay, so I'm gonna go break even there. Don't want to see us come back to my entry point high. We tapped the initial swing high we just took out. These how we had a slight retracement pullback and see change in the state. So let's see if we can get a continuation from here. Okay, stopped out. Damn. I guess stop hunting. No, I didn't. Price was not ready. Pull back into the 5 minute. We respected it. Broke the SMT now. Do have a new SMT at these lows though. Still have a lot of low hanging sell side to the left of us. That could also be why. 1050 getting ready to open up though. We're tapping into the 4 hour potentially. Ooh. Still an SMT with, still an SMT at these lows. Let's get another 1 minute inversion. I think I'm gonna try it again. I will let this be my last shot. Probably look to see. The only thing about this entry is that we do have the 4 hour that's unfilled, but I want to see this SMT really protect us. I'm gonna go break even there. I want to take off a partial here. I would take a partial. No. How do I take a partial? Oh wait, I have to do this. Okay. 50%. I'm gonna take a partial right here and let this runner just go. I'm gonna let the runner go to the highs. We just took out that initial swing high. Overall high time frame is still bullish. I'm gonna actually let this runner go to that external draw that I have now that we've made our money. Let's look at the higher time frame. Very nice recovery. I'm gonna actually trail my stop a little bit tighter. Now that we've opened up on this 5 minute as well, I want to see a straight move from here. Or I would want to see this be respected. I mean, okay, yeah, we're gonna trail now. Gonna continue to mitigate the risk properly. As we continue. ES is just chopping up. That's holding us up. 1245. We're gonna tighten up some more. Now that we've taken that initial swing high. Put in the SMT at that swing high. Actually, I'm gonna be really aggressive with my stop loss now that we put in an SMT at that high. I really don't want to see us come any lower. Ideally, I would probably just close, but for the sake of the back test, and I'm gonna leave it running. Okay, we're stopped out right there. That was that. The context behind that trade, SMT at the lows, tapping the 5 minute. We got a 1 minute inversion. We did have an unfilled 4 hour beneath us. However, I did disregard that because I wanted to see this SMT really be the fuel to the fire here. I wanted this SMT with the V-shaped 3 candle inversion recovery that I always preach about, that I like, pair with the change in the state. I wanted to see this really be the fuel, despite that unfilled 4 hour. That is also why I did enter a slightly lower risk. As y'all recognize on the last position, I did double down basically. In this one, I did not. So that is the context behind that. Now, let's go to the next morning. Hopefully, we can crack this 10K that I was talking about. Haven't been able to get yet. Let's go to the next morning session. Wednesday. Is there news? Oops. Did I just break it? What the heck? I didn't mean to do that. No. How do I fix this? How do I get out of here? Why is it like... That's about to sound crazy. Is there another tab I can go to? Okay, here it goes. I'm about to say, why is it taking up my whole screen? I want to see if there's news today. What's today's date? Wednesday the 16th. Let me see. Nothing crazy. Okay. Still just placing higher on the 4 hour. 15 minute looks like a sell model, honestly. Let's see what the hourly looks like. I want to see whether or not this hourly is going to hold here. It got ran through on that Q. I'm getting kind of anxious. I think I need a little water break. My bad if that was loud for y'all, but let me text my mama back right quick too. It's been a minute. We good. Back to the regular scheduled program. Let's see what we are looking for. Do you look like we respect the consequent question of this high time frame wick here? We have the 2 hour here. Come back into this. OB, fair value gap. Price is still just placing higher. Overall bullet order flow is still bullish, so I think I'm gonna probably still look for longs out of here, unless if this hourly gets ran through on ES. Excuse me. Ideally, we get a long out of here, though. I think full confirmation will be ES holding this 5 minute probably, and then NQ doing the same out of this 5 minute. We did just get that inversion, so this is a very good sign to go into market open. Now, I have a rule where I do not trade within the first 2 minutes of market open. Now I do expect higher price, but I'm not going to touch it yet. Okay, so yeah, that 1 minute did end up holding, which is a good sign. Really want to see that 5 minute get the change in the state of delivery though. ES did run a 30 minute. The hourly still has the potential to hold. However, if ES cannot recover out of this 15 minute, I would not want to see ES come any lower than this. I'm gonna flip bearish because technically NQ is still bearish on the higher time frame. So I want to see if ES can get some displacement to the upside where NQ is starting to form as well. For me to like an NQ long, probably gonna wait for a 5 minute change in the state. Honestly, we'll see if we can trade it back above that and then get some type of internal model once we can get that, just so I can have full confirmation, because we still look pretty weak. And as you can see, I might even take this short now. We just tapped into the 5 minute. We got the 15-second inversion plus change in the state. I think I'm gonna try this short out. Where's gonna be my target still? I guess it's unfilled 15 minute. Mainly, where's ES's targets at? Something. Actually, honestly, ES has lower targets. Yeah, we'll look for that for ES. This will be the target for ES. NQ. The reason for entering, we just tapped the 5 minute. We have an SMT at the highs, and we just got the time frame aligned, change in the state plus inversion here. Everything I usually like to see. I would want to see price deliver us lower from here. Damn, this is like a negative risk to reward, low key. I didn't know how close we were to that. I'll probably just look for a 1-to-1 if we can get that. This definitely could. Okay, we're gonna go break even there. I'm gonna go break even now that we've gotten the displacement we wanted to see. And let me zoom in to see if there's any like prominent DOLs here. I guess it's the second outfield 15 minute. I want to see us really continue through here, especially because ES has resting equal lows that align as well. I'm just gonna hope that we do not come and stop me out. Stopped out, but this may not be a terrible loan opportunity. Now that I'm reassessing, we did just tap the 15 minute. We got the 1 minute change in the state. Now I will try this out just with lower position sizing because of the fact that this 15 minute candle is very volatile in both directions. Price is still kind of iffy on where it wants to go. It looks like ES just also got this 1 minute inversion though. So I think I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, resting equal highs above us. Really up here too, actually. So these will probably be my main targets for my stop beneath here. Damn, that's really low risk. I can put on another 2 contracts. I'll put another 1 actually. I'll keep it at that. Very low risk here. Stop loss, we'll go to break even once we cite these internal highs. Damn, I didn't even get to go break even fast enough. That's resulted in a loss, didn't it? Yeah, I meant to go break even at these internal highs, just because of the fact that for me, if we're gonna take these, price should automatically want to run to these relative equal highs once we do, take this internal swing high. There was no reason for price to really run that. So with that being said, that is now 2 break even. Well, I actually took a $200 loss on that. ES has taken that external low that we wanted to see. We're going into the macro though, so let's see if we can get anything else. Still in this 1 hour. I would still probably expect higher price, honestly. ES is now taking that low, so I would still want to see price return higher, most likely. If we just continue lower, then we'll call it. So we are still in this bullish hourly, but looking like we're selling through that now. I'll mark out this next DOL. did pull back into the 3 minute and get a very nice reaction from it. So probably just gonna sell straight off, honestly. We just run the 1 minute. For me to like the long, I'm gonna probably gonna see us get back above this 3 minute. If I'm gonna retry the long now that we're still holding the hourly, I want to see us get above this 3 minute here, which we are failing to. We do still have this sell side beneath us. Let me see if there's any. We just get a 1 minute inversion to the downside. Do I want to try this short out? What time is it? It's 10:05. Just pull back into the 5 minute order block. We still have resting sell side beneath us. However, we did end up respecting. We closed respecting the hourly gap here. This is like this could work, but it's like coming out 3 minute. Is there an SMT? There's no SMT. ES didn't run it. How does ES look? ES ran the hourly though. Do I like this? We did get an inversion on this 1 minute. What we thinking, Chad? Do we like this short? I'll go break even at this internal low. Honestly, my risk will be very small here. If I were to take this, I'll probably just have my stop at this. I might stop at this high. Honestly, I want to really just see a straight move to that low. The only thing is we are rejecting from consequent encroachment of that higher time frame wick. We're respecting the 15 minute as well, which is making me feel like we may not, but we're also coming out the 5 minute. We gotta think quick though. I'll try it out. I'll try it out here and see. Actually, I don't want 2 contracts. I just want 1. Let's try it out with 1 contract. So I will be at this high. Look to see a continuation back down. I miss my break even. That keeps happening, bro. I keep making myself lose extra money because I'm missing my break even. Do you trade personal capital only profit? I'm looking for a good broker for personal. I have a personal broker. I would just go through Ninja Trader. Trading futures wise, I trade mainly prop firms though. But I do have a personal account, but I'm just not touching it right now. I trade strictly props at the moment. So that was a loss. I missed my break even. I said I was gonna go break even once we swept this internal low, and these candles print mad quick. So it's like they be messing me up. I didn't get to go break even, so that resulted in a small loss, like $300. So I think we're just gonna call it. Go to the next morning, because it's looking very choppy right now. Nah, no problem, buddy. It's starting to look like we're chopping, but actually, this long may not be bad. We do have an SMT at the highs. What's the overall higher time frame want though? This could spark the buy model. SMT at the highs is the only thing that's making me kind of hesitant. Where's the overall 4 hour mark? We'll try it out. I don't dislike this. This was the initial play that I didn't want. Trading back above that 15 minute. So I would be at this low. Probably go break even here. Look to see those same exact internal highs that we wanted to see earlier. Oh, I got baited. We never even closed above it. I thought we did. Damn. Oh well. All right, on to the next day. I thought we got the close above, and literally once I hit play, the candle came back down, which is pretty unfortunate. Pretty unfortunate. Let's see how this plays out. We're gonna take this lower now. I believe we're gonna take this lower. Took that low. Ended up getting baited on that inversion. I thought that we got the full close below, but we did not. So let's go on to the next morning. What's today? Wednesday. So let's go into Thursday morning. See what we can do. Reset price chart. Let's see. We ended up actually selling off heavily. Let's see. We did just end up sweeping these internal 4-hour lows. We have an SMT here. What's the daily looking like? Looks like we're gonna run this weekly, so we can probably look to see this week low potentially. Yes, already took it. Really, we have an SMT, but this would be my main DOL for ES. So am I gonna like the? Let's see. Very rangy coming into this morning. A lot of resting highs left above us, so let's see what we do here. Market open, we go pump higher. ES, we're in this 5-minute and Q still holding it. What would I want to see? Better news today. Okay, we have an unfilled hourly gap above us. Actually, I like that as a potential area of interest. I can definitely determine more data from here. ES also tapping into this 30-minute. I think I want to see lower price. I would want to see this hourly probably hold to continue us down to previous week low. If we cannot get that, then I'm definitely going to expect it to run to previous day high. So let's see what we can get. So we tap this hourly. Yes, making a very strong move through that. Just get a 5-minute change in the state as well. Probably this might be a no trade day, honestly. We did just tap the 1 minute. Like this could be an entry here. We didn't even tap it actually. 10 a.m. opening up. We are still respecting. ES ran it, and Q did not. Let's see what we do here. Some type of reaction I would expect. ES has now smashed that target, tapping into bearish PD arrays. I still honestly think NQ has the opportunity to go lower now that we have an SMT at this high, tapping into the discounted gap. I'm going to potentially look for a short from here. Just get that 30-second inversion change in the state. I would expect this to reject from here, but for me to fully want an entry, I want to see this 1 minute get ran through. Make sure that's the highest time frame gap. This 2 minute get ran through. I would expect that. If it close through here, not fully. So yes, looking like still nothing. What time is it? 10:20. Could call it a morning. Honestly, looks like we're gonna get a straight V shape to this high. Now I could definitely. I don't really like anything. I like that. Okay. I do like that. I was about to call it a morning, but this might not be bad. See this next 30-second candle prints. Okay. I'm slapping this short. I'm going with the heaviest size I have so far. Stop at the damn 4,000 contract. Never mind. Let's close 75. Let's do 50% of it. F it. I ain't know I was risking that much. Low key. Dang. We have an unfilled 5 minute down here though. We'll probably look for that to be the main target. See continuation lower. We'll see though. Let's see what we can get. Did we run that 5 minute? We did run that 5 minute. I'm gonna tell you my stop to this body high now. We ran the 5 minute. I don't want to see us come back above that. Yes, it's still holding, which can potentially get in our way, but we did run this 5 minutes. So ideally, let me see something. I'm tapping the 15 minute though. The hourly still holding. 15 minutes should be ran through, honestly. We'll see though. It's like a 50-50 type of situation here. Okay, looking like we're gonna get stopped. Stopped out. This isn't a. Am I mad at that? Not really. I'll take that trade again, probably. I seen what I wanted to, so I'm not mad at it. I'm like we're gonna get a continuation to the upside now. What was my reason for entering that trade? SMT at the highs. We had just tapped the 15 minute and we got a 2 minute inversion. Everything I wanted to see. So I'm not mad at that at all. Was everything that I needed. Changing the state pair with it as well. Tapping the bearish gap with the sell side beneath us. Not mad at it. However, I think the overall higher time frame is just overall still bullish. We ended up sweeping these low. We put in an SMT here. So that's kind of my fault. Let's go to the next morning. What's today, Friday? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go to next week. Let's see where we at. Overall selling off now. Not liking the top right now. I might skip this Monday. Is there news today? No news Monday. I think we're gonna skip today because this looks ugly. Yeah, we're gonna skip today. We ain't miss out on much, so I'm not mad at that. Got some more context now. We just ran this 4 hour holding here. Previous day high is resting above us. Well, Friday's high resting above us. Definitely a pretty strong DOL potential target here. Unfilled hourly gap as well. ES has a small volume imbalance here as a DOL. We just tapped this hourly, respected it. Let's see, this happened during this. Yeah, I'm looking to see a continuation from here, honestly. For me to like a long. Probably would want to see a sweep of one of these internal lows prior to a continuation. Now, this could potentially be just a straight move coming into open, but let's see. These candles are slowing up. Okay, I like it. I like it. Damn, we just sold straight into 10 a.m. $9.50 here. See if this SMT at these lows is going to hold us up. I like it. Close above both imbalances. I'm in that. And I have my stop beneath this order block here. I'll probably partial at that high. Let the rest go to previous day high. What is my reason for this trade? SMT at the lows, higher time frame imbalance, plus inversion, plus change in the state. Everything I like to see. So let's see. We get it. It's going to break even right there. Stop that break even. Could this be a potential re-entry? They get back above that 30-second. I might retry this with the same deal because ES also just ran the 5-minute, and we're going into 10:30. I'm gonna try it again. Same size. Stop at that low. Look to see the same thing. Part of me wanted to go break even there, but I didn't. I'm not liking how we're slowing up. What time is it? 10:34. What do we just do here? We'll close it beneath it. Do I like that? No. I'm gonna try my stop beneath this 1 minute gap that we just respected. Getting late into the session though. I don't like how we're still yet to take my draw on liquidity. Okay, stopped out there, still respected the 5 minute. And we got one break even, one loss. We're going into the 10:50 macro. Did we run this 1 minute? No, we did not. Starting to slow up though. I don't really like it. Let's go to the next morning. I ain't really like that too much. I'm low-key getting exhausted though. Okay, we did end up meeting a draw on liquidity. I just got off too early. Oh well. Starting to get a little tired, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. What time is it? 10:17. We've been on like an hour plus. Might call it in a second. And we frozen. Why do I think that trade lost? Let me think about it right quick. Honestly, the session just started chopping. I ain't gonna lie. We had already tapped. Why are we still lagging this bad? We already had tapped the hourly. This is not good. Why are we so choppy right now? Might just have to go in. I don't really want to wait for this thing to keep messing up. We just ran this hourly, tapped the high time frame gap, got an inversion. Did not get a change in the state though, so we are still bullish. We have an unfilled hourly gap above us. We now have no SMTs to go off of, so let's see what this is gonna look like. Why are we not at the open? This was the open, and this was a beautiful short too. That's annoying. Let's go to the next open. Bearish. But for me to be fully bearish, I want to see this get ran through to take out all these highs. A lot of relative equal highs above us. I want to see both these get inversed. Do we have news? That's just the opening candle, bro. Jesus. Try the long now though. But which high is London? We're gonna try the long to London high. Stop loss adds that to candle low. I think that's enough velocity that we're getting now. We should not revisit that. And let's see what happens. Jesus. Okay. That's that. I'm gonna call it right there, y'all. I'm getting pretty tired. It's getting late. What was my context behind that trade? Honestly, very, very simple. Looks like a clear AMD model. Accumulation, manipulation, want this to be distribution. A lot of resting equal highs above us. We got a very strong market open inversion of both of these 5 minutes. We also inverse the 15-minute. Everything I wanted to see. Fill the overall 4-hour gap as well. And that was that. Backtesting session pretty good. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. So if y'all want to see more of these, let me know in the comments. Let me know if y'all do want to see more. I will continue the subscription. It's like $30 a month. I'll continue if y'all want to see me do more of these. If y'all want to see me, hear my thought process throughout different trades and stuff like that, how I view the markets. And yeah, honestly, I'm wishing all y'all a very healthy, safe week. Be safe for sure. I just said that. Wishing y'all a healthy week though. Be safe within these markets, within y'all life. And yeah, I don't really got much to say. My brain is like kind of exhausted. I haven't backtested for this long in a very long time. It's been an hour and a half. I have not sat down for this long and backtested in a minute. So I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. We make. How do I end the session so we can see like the stats? An hour 13 minutes with a 60.87% win rate, so about a 61% win rate. I guess that's all you get to see. You get to see anything else. Pretty decent equity curve. I did start to go heavier risk towards the end just because it's not real money at the end of the day. I don't really need to be super cautious with it, but yeah, 61% win rate. Let me know if you want to see more of these. I can definitely do it. It's definitely pretty cool to do. Yeah, we can go to here as well. Let me see what they got here. If there's anything. Analytics. Let's go to all. Let's just see. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I have to select assets. Let's see. Yeah. We took 25 trades, 14 wins, 9 losses, 2 break evens. Really should have been multiple break evens. I messed it up a couple times, but that's that though. I hope y'all enjoy it. Definitely gonna do more of these. I kind of liked it. So just let me know. Y'all have a blessed rest of y'all night. Have a safe week, and I will catch y'all tomorrow. Join the free Discord if you have not. I go live. I live trade every morning at 9:20. So yeah, join that up. Come learn with me. Come trade with me. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace out.